Convicts for a Cause is fundraising.
When people go in jail or to get locked up till you get enough money to get them out?
Well, you get locked up and you have to call people to bail you out by getting them to donate money.
Every year, several organisations come together to put on Convicts for a Cause, which is a charity event that's held at the Fremantle Prison. The main partners are the Rotary Clubs of Perth and Mount Lawley, and also Cystic Fibrosis WA.
So Cystic Fibrosis WA actually takes people in their own homes and provides them with comprehensive home care in terms of airway clearance, and this helps improve the functioning of the lungs and avoiding the lung transplant for as long as we possibly can.
Well, I've got CF, and with extra money it'll really help.
And every year there's a third group that gets involved. So this year it is the Liver Foundation of WA.
My brother, when he was 3, he had his first liver transplant.
I got this rare disease, or we didn't even know what it was.
The biggest issue that we have, Elle, is that children, when they go they need to have an operation, is that they've got to go east, and they could be 2, 3, 4 months away from families.
My doctor, Dr. Kathy, came in and told Mum that we had to fly to Sydney.
And what we're looking for is a surgery unit in Western Australia that is second to none, the best, round Australia and also Australasia.
This service is predominantly for children, but also for those teenagers who are then transitioning into adult care at Sir Charles Gairdner Hospital.
Well, funnily enough, Cystic Fibrosis WA actually set up Convicts for a Cause back in the 70s, and since then we've run it for many years, but then we were approached by the Rotary Clubs of Perth and Mount Lawley.
Well, actually it was somebody from the Rotary Club of Perth, Ulrich Kunzmann, who mentioned it to me, and he also mentioned it to Jared Brown when they were attending a networking breakfast in Fremantle. And Jared came back and said to me, Ulrich's got this great idea. And I said, yeah, I've heard him talk about it. And he said, yeah, so what do you think? Make a great fundraiser. And I said, sure would.
Convicts for a Cause is a very unique event, something we take a lot of pride in. Ultimately, we lock up politicians, CEOs, business leaders behind bars, and they have to get on their cell phone, contacting their friends and colleagues and raise bail money, which ultimately goes to the charities we're supporting.
Well, I didn't know much about it because it was the first time I'd got involved, and I turned up to Fremantle Prison for the first time ever.
It just really made you reflect on how you would not have liked to have been a convict in there.
I've participated in Convicts for a Cause for 2 years in a row now. This will be my 3rd year. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a fantastic evening.
What was really good about it also was the camaraderie and the mateship of the other jailbirds that I was locked up with. We're all having fun, and yeah, it's great.
I had a fantastic response. I raised over $5,000.
I love the way that everybody dresses up in the costumes, and is it a secret this year what the theme's going to be?
I think this theme is it's going to be fun. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be there's going to be a lot of action in it. So we're looking forward to it.
And this year, a theme which is very close to my heart, we are doing the Middle Ages and staging a kind of high medieval wedding with a little bit of a Tudor vibe. If I'm honest, that's probably where I would direct the history of the event.
So I would encourage people to get involved with it. It's a good thing, both as a jailbird, ringing your mates up and asking them to donate to worthy causes. And if you're on the receiving end of a phone call, donate. Donate big, because it's a good cause.
Help us turn young lives into long lives.
Help us turn young lives into long lives.
Help us turn long lives into young lives.
Help us turn long lives into... Wait, sorry.
Help us turn young lives into long lives.
So please, help us turn young lives into long lives. Support Convicts for a Cause.